Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today my fiance Jeremy, he is going to review 5 of his favorite of my Chic Sparrow collections. So without further ado, take it away, babe.
You got it, babe. So starting with one of mine, this is the
You got this.
secret list, don't tell anyone. This is the American Dream Passion Wide. I told her that I wanted a purple one, but only if it was violently and aggressively purple. And this is what she was able to come up with. I think it fits the bill pretty well. I like how it's got a bit of red hint on the spine here. And then the white stitching kind of pops really well against the dark purple. This is a deluxe, which as far as I understand means it has a pen loop and some extra pockets to store your stuff. And
He pays attention to me, y'all.
I can read. So yes, this is one of mine. However, when I loaded it up and started to use it, I forgot it everywhere I went. So I had to switch back to my old one because this one was cursed.
And it's rare and discontinued, and leaving it places.
Well, I wasn't going to lose it. I just was forgetting to bring it with me. It was cursed.
So yeah, he left that at home almost every day, so then we eventually just decided to swap. But it's pretty.
I'm sure it'll find its time.
Yeah. Yeah, when I use it.
You can't have it. You don't get to have all of them.
I mean, I kind of do.
Next on the list is made of buffaloes.
I mean, that it is.
A buffalo that was left out in the sun a little bit too long. It got a little crackly. This is called an A5 Maverick Deluxe Golden Brown. So you're going to want to put it on some hot oil and get a nice golden brown.
Wait, no, we don't do that to Mavericks.
So it's all like crackly. They call it lightning something.
The lightning bolts on the...
Looks like lightning.
Do you know the difference between the desert sun and the lightning bolt patterns?
Desert sun?
Yeah.
Looks like it
That's like kind of like the stuff up here where it's all like really, really tightly packed together. It makes it very bright, whereas...
And this is lightning.
Yeah, and the dark splotches. Yeah.
She's got a peacock or a butterfly. What the heck is this
I don't know. I found it at Joann's. I thought it was cute.
It's shiny.
Yeah. That's my favorite one. That one I won on an auction. Like on the Chic Sparrow page auction.
It's a very stiff leather. I guess buffaloes are a little buffer than cows or something.
What do you think about the pen loop? Because I think on all of yours you have the old style.
Yeah, this pen loop hangs out the side a little bit. You can tell that it was made out of a single piece of the same piece of leather as this pocket here was, which I'm not sure if that's the case for the other ones.
Those are the old style.
Yeah, this is just an extra sewed on piece of leather, whereas this one continues and is part of the rest of this pocket here, and it's just stitched in with a little extra.
Have you ever used one that has a new style before?
This is a new style?
That one that you've got right now, the Maverick, is a new style.
I think I would like that because I'm always trying to flip mine out the side.
Agreed.
It tries to...
I don't know. You've never tried one before, so I feel like once you try it, you just never go back. Because I've started using some that have the old style, and it's kind of like, whoa, what is this?
Personally, I really like the look of this leather, but I don't care for the stiffness of it that much.
Can you show it off a little bit?
What?
I mean, what parts of it do you like? Is there like a specific area that you're just like, whoa, this is cool? Because I mean, I have 5 Mavericks. I actually
like the darker tones. That's why I picked up that other one at first, because it had more of the dark areas in it.
Oh, the B6 one.
Yeah, we have like 13 of these. I don't even know.
Don't. I mean, here's the other ones. This is the
Yeah,
first
this is the one with the dark spots.
That's the first one that he originally grabbed. That's the B6.
I like the contrast between the really dark areas and then the really light, crackly areas. It looks
Oh,
like
wait, that's not my B6. That's the A6, babe.
A6, B6.
That's a B6.
B52s. Oh yeah, this is the one I had at first. But
Yeah.
it's pretty similar. Same basic concept.
That one's got, I think it has like a little heart shape in it. If you want to flip it and show it.
What? This one does?
Yeah, if you see the front of it, look at the front. I mean, look, yeah, and then you see that little, like the dark spot.
This?
Yeah, doesn't that look like a heart to you? I can't really see it. You're not on frame.
Sort of.
No.
This is not on frame?
Well, you had it pulled way the heck out here.
Where's the frame?
Like right here. You're shoulder to shoulder, babe.
Alright, I'll try and squeeze it.
Dogs.
Dogs. So, I like the contrast between the dark spots and the light spots. Looks like the light spots are created with more of this crackly effect
That's
happening.
that desert sun.
It's the desert sun.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what kind of buffalo skin condition causes all this to happen, but needs to see a buffalo dermatologist.
I mean, it does make for pretty leather, though.
Kind of reminds me of like a log that's been left in the fire, and then when the fire goes out, the log has all the little cracks in it.
Yep. But yeah, I'll take that one.
So
'Cause
yeah,
that wasn't
was
on
a-
your list
that
anyway.
was a 2-for-1
Yeah.
bonus.
You can just like grab all. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 of the deluxes.
This one just
grab all
seems
one.
like it would be really hard to like put anything in these pockets. They're so stiff and they don't
I mean,
have much.
To be honest, I didn't seem like I bet I used that for a little bit last month, but I feel like if I keep using that one because it's my favorite, then the other like 50 we have is gonna go to waste. So I'm trying to like space out my time with my baby.
This is
But
one
I didn't
thing
have too much of a hard time getting that in.
that I
Don't pull that out.
not all the
I
way
mean,
out.
you
One thing I
can.
sort of dislike about these is the excess amount of string that you have here. I understand why it's done that way, but it always just
You know,
like,
you can just like burn that off, right?
burn it.
Yeah,
That
like you can
doesn't
take
seem
a
safe.
lighter. You can take a lighter and you can just remove it. It
I
doesn't
would not
bother me.
recommend burning the insides of your Chic Sparrow journals.
I mean, most of the time that gets hidden and stuff anyway.
Yeah, but it's always there, lingering in the back of your mind.
Okay, so do you have these on any particular list? Is this your least favorite of all your favorites to your most favorite of all your favorites?
No. Well, the last one is my favorite because it's mine.
Oh, I just didn't know if you had these in any particular order.
I have them in the order that my brain put them in.
Oh, okay. All right, what's your next one?
The next one is a mermaid. It is called an A5 Mermaid Classic. It is the classic mermaid. It's not one of those newfangled fancy mermaids.
So why is
Classic edition.
Why is this one of your favorites?
It apparently is one of 2 ever made, and the other one's different, so it's pretty much a 1 of 1 ever made.
So how did we find that out?
You told me.
Okay, I did,
How did
but
oh yeah, you asked Chic Sparrow about it, and some dude, I think his name was Mark.
I think it was Luke.
Mark, Luke. It's one of those gospel names. John the Baptist. Sent us a video back telling us all about it, except for he didn't even know off the top of his head, so he had to go ask Jennifer Harley Davidson.
You know a lot more about this stuff than I thought you did. I'm so happy right now.
So it's got some blank stuff in here that is not being used for
Well,
anything.
the lady that sold it to me included those in there, and since it's been hiding from me for the last...
It looks like parchment paper. I kind of like that.
So this was a notebook that it was supposed to get put in like, you can tell the story, babe.
The story?
Yeah.
There's a story?
About the notebook being put away.
Oh! So, it's supposed to be when she achieved one of her goals for the year. This was going to be her gift to herself. So she gave it to me to hide it away. And that lasted for about a week before she found it, and then
It went on the bookshelf.
it went on the bookshelf. Now, she's not using it yet, so I guess she's still sort of holding out, but I guess I need to find a better hiding place.
Well, I can't get any of my goals this year because of this coronavirus, so...
I'll put it in my
I'm on
guitar
hold.
case. She'll never find it.
Oh, okay.
Except for I just said that. So it's got a mermaid on it. It's like stamped, etched into
They're
the
hand-tooled.
hand tooled. Wait, someone like drew this with.
I think so. From my understanding, they actually like carve it out by hand.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then they apply some sort of shiny dye inside the mermaid's tail area. And then most of it looks like it was left pretty much the natural color of the... But it also creates some cool effects here with the punching or the tension that's being applied to the leather. Creates some bright spots, so there's nice contrast to the image. And it also looks like there's some sort of a stain or a varnish applied to the whole thing. As you can see in the darker areas here, look like they've got some streaking, like it was an applied color. Especially on the back, you see the burst effect. It's like a tobacco burst guitar.
So I don't really have any Hemingways. I think I have one that's in a nano, and so he hasn't seen really any of that stuff. I can't wait to get my hands on one. That's going to be one that's going to be next, and I think that'll be one of your favorites.
Hemingway?
They're like the Darcy level leathers, like the ones you like, except for they put the darkened edge around it and make it look
What kind of leather is this? Did we find that out from the
It's
video?
a patina leather. So back when they did all the, or they still do hand-tooled ones, but this one was made with a patina, and I guess the story is that they just made the two of them or whatever, and one was blue and it was like a pocket size or an A6 or one of the small ones, and then this. But patina leathers, they're only doing the hand-tooled ones, and that's the only one of those I have.
Fascinating.
Yeah. Anything else you wanted to mention about that one?
It's a bit stiffer than what I would like in my leather. I kind of like, not too flimsy, but like it's got that buttery kind of feel to it.
I'm looking at your stack of all of them together right now, realizing like with apart from the American Dream, every single one of these that you picked out is a stiffer leather.
That's because I'm going for the look more than the
Oh,
feel.
okay.
This one is the ink blotted Rorschach test journal. It's supposed to tell you your future.
Oh, what does it tell you?
It reminds me of witchcraft.
Oh, okay. That's weird. Why?
I can't tell you that.
Oh, okay.
It's a Rorschach test.
Okay.
If I go too much detail explaining it,
Does it have anything to do with the fact that we just watched Harry Potter and they had spells and fire, like the
no, more
crackles
like
coming from
Sabrina
wands?
the Teenage Witch, because it looks like the logo.
I don't see it.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
This is called the A5 Zeus Odyssey.
Do you know anything about the Odyssey leather?
It's requires a long journey to achieve.
Okay, so it originally starts off as the Mr. Darcy leather, and then the team kind of made it ink stained and weathered and
Put it on the wall and beat it with a broom.
maybe. I mean, they had a video posted of how they made them somewhere, and for whatever reason, it only would load half of it. So they do something to it, pretty much.
It looks like it's got some battle scars.
Yeah, I got that one used.
And I'm pretty sure that they literally just like put a coffee cup.
They
on
do.
here.
That's the part I saw. They have like this little cup, and they just go boop, boop.
Yeah, it looks like the coffee stains on my desk at work. Pretty much exactly. So,
So do you like that about it, or does it kind of throw you?
something about the way that it's supposed to be like random chaotic, but it's not really. It's actually very consistent. Bothers me. It's like a failed attempt at randomness.
Whereas they did like 3 dots and 3 rings, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and these two are literally like this dot is right off the central part of the ring. These rings are almost exactly the same with the dot here and the dot here. Yeah.
Well, I know that they take something and they kind of like knock it, and it's not like a not bad. It's not like a stamp or anything that they use. It's a real cup and a thing.
A real cup?
Yeah.
Not one of those fake cups.
No, not a stamp. So why did you pick that one if you're so unsure about that as one of your favorites?
I wasn't picking my favorites. I was picking ones that would be interesting to talk about.
Oh, I thought you were picking your favorites.
No, that'll be a video for another time.
Okay, sounds good.
The purple one's one of my favorites because it's mine.
So this was just an interesting one to you?
Yes. They're all deluxes too. Did I pick all deluxes?
No, because the mermaid one's a classic.
Oh yeah. This one's not a deluxe.
No.
It's kind of got like an army green color to it, I would call it. And it reminds me of like an old ammo can or something.
At one point in time was gray.
What? No.
I mean, in the video it looks gray, but in person it's more of like a brownish, greenish, grayish. It's beautiful. I like the color.
It looks like an ammo can, like an old World War II ammo can.
So you haven't seen the new ones that have come out yet, have you? There's this Colonel Brandon one that is an army green.
Colonel Brandon?
Yeah, it's a Austin character. Just because I've made you watch Pride and Prejudice a million times, that's the only reason that... If I ask you who Lady Catherine is, I'm sure you're going to know exactly what character was that.
Lady Catherine?
Yeah.
Isn't that the person from Pride and Prejudice?
I mean, yeah, but who was that?
It's like Darcy's sister or something.
No, I know what we're doing tonight.
Oh, no, not again.
I love you.
Who's Darcy's sister?
Georgiana,
that's right. No, it's the other guys. She's the annoying one. Oh, no, wait, I remember who she is.
Who is she?
She's the one who makes her play the piano.
The older lady?
Yeah.
Yes. Good job. That makes her play. Alright, and I guess this one is your most favorite one ever.
Because it's mine.
You have like a lot of them. We share.
But this is currently actively mine.
Yes, that's true. Alright, tell me all about it.
This is a wide Mr. Darcy in the toffee color.
Not the new Mr. Darcy. That's the 2020 release. This is the old actual toffee. The OG toffee. So tell me about how
markings are done by its experiences in my travels and journeys, which make it more personal to me because I did all these.
Not all of them.
Oh yeah, because you tried to use it for a while and.
I came home and you immediately confiscated that. The one at the top, this one right here, is from my ring though when I unboxed it. Mm-hmm. And then I brought it home and it was like mine.
I bought you that ring, so. So, this one we can actually like go through the inside of it a little bit because you already do that once.
Yeah,
before.
but I did it. You didn't do it.
So I've got a couple of business cards and such here. I've got old band business card.
Because he's in a band and he plays the bass.
I play the bass. I got a business card for the company that I work for, Dogmite. I've got some embarrassing pictures of Jenna. not show you guys these because she would be embarrassed. She drew this squash for me, and it's cool.
They're nothing inappropriate. They're just pictures of my face.
Oh, is that what we were suggesting?
I don't know. You never know with the internet.
This is Chicago. We went there in December, and it was a blasty blast. This is me at the Lego store in Chicago, looking like a 12-year-old. The joy of 1,000 Christmases on my face. And then this is the cover of my, what's this thing called?
It's a moleskin.
A moleskin.
Or either a moleskine or...
Moleskine.
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 There's no official pronunciation of a moleskin. What? Seriously, they announced that.
That's BS.
I mean, you can call the company and just like wait and be like, hello, is anyone there? Just so that they'll be like, yes, this is Moleskine Journals.
It sounds like a cop-out. So I got some music notes. I got some random stickers that came with this other journal. That was the first things I put on there because I had stickers. I don't remember where I got this penguin, but it's awesome.
We bought that when I bought my very first planner because we went to the store and you were like, I like penguins. And I just got them. Yeah, because our anniversary was coming up, so then we bought penguins, and I should find that spread somewhere because it's all penguins, because it was like, what's the whole thing you told me about the penguins and the life partner thing? Like pretty much a penguin finds a life partner.
Oh, they bring him a stone.
Yeah, so
and they put the stone in between their feet. So you're my penguin.
So that he likes penguins.
Death Wish coffee. This was a gift that I got at work for the Christmas party, and it has a pretty cool logo. And I like coffee a lot, so that's about all there is to that story. Got a couple of mystic.
What's in that notebook? You can talk about that too.
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Doing this video, babe.
I'm just trying to guide you, Mr.
I don't know what YouTube. This is. She put this in here.
Oh, I don't know. I thought you might like it for just random stuff.
I have this for just random stuff.
Okay. You don't have to have it.
That's why it's so much fatter now.
Yeah.
And then I got some stickers hiding out back here. So I'm getting ahead of myself. Mm-hmm. So I've got some cool stickers here from some gaming company. I work for a gaming company, so they send us care packages or whatever. Got some cool stickers from that. Jenna decided that I needed these clips because then I can flip right open to the page that I'm actually using. This one I use primarily for taking notes at work during meetings and stuff like that. So that I can reflect back on what happened during any meeting or any sort of changes that we were discussing making to the team or anything like that. And then I've got my little Snoopy calendar here, which is really underused, but it's Snoopy, so that was the most important part to me, that it had Snoopy.
Yeah, not the fact that we need to utilize planning.
Exactly. Checkbook, just in case. Got some Toy Story stickers. These were super duper on sale, and they were Toy Story stickers, so I haven't actually used any of these. Kind of running out of room here, but maybe I'll get rid of these random nonsense ones and put a couple Toy Story stickers on there.
Oh, but I like your pattern. I think it's cute. If you use your journals more, you can actually, like, get through them faster and decorate more. Just saying.
These are falling off anyway. And then I got some Marvel stickers, but they're kind of chunky boys, so I'm not sure that they'll actually fit. But they were like $1, so cool Marvel stickers. Then the other thing I was going to talk about is this pen. It cost me $2. Now,
in comparison to my
your $3 or $4 $70 pens. I don't know about that. This pen is awesome. It's a tool. It is a medium. It's black ink. It's got like this gold accents on a black pen. It's almost like a gel pen, but not really. It just writes very smoothly and consistently and effortlessly. So I really like it, and it was cheap. So some of the things that I use this for. This first one took us forever to find because I had to have a grid pattern. Not a like a bullet journal. It had to actually have the grid patterns because I can't draw a straight line to save my life.
It's true. He tried in my journal with the dots, and it was really embarrassing.
So yeah, I needed it to have straight lines for me already, and I can hopefully at least trace them. But the reason that I wanted that is because I use it for dimensions for woodworking projects and things like that. I use it for drawing out guitar chords and stuff like that. When I come up with new shapes that I don't really know what they're called, I put a bunch of question marks. And eventually it will be used for hopefully some actual songwriting and stuff like that. But for now, I've just used it to actually jot some things down when I come up with interesting sounding chord progressions and stuff like that. And then, again, notes from work is what the other one's used for. These ones, I can tear out the pages, so sometimes I use it for memos and stuff like that at work. So...
Do you use anything in the pockets of the back of those? I don't think the yellow one has pockets, but I know that your black one does.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
It's got something in there. What is it? I don't even know. Oh, it's I didn't even know that was there. This was quality control certified. It's got a sticker so that if I ever forget that it was quality control certified, I can stick that on there. And just gonna put this back in there because it hasn't bothered me yet.
So you didn't know it was there. Now you do. You don't use your bookmark?
I think it's like my favorite part because it's purple.
Oh, okay.
But then when you put these clips in, you had this all hanging out, and it's all in disarray since you got your hands on it. I tried to help, and I love you for it, but not sure how I feel about your system.
I'm sorry. Your system is definitely more of a traveler's notebook than my system is. I have a planner in one, and a journal in another. That's it. And that one's got the old style pen loop too.
Yes.
And I think he's used to it by now.
Well, it's very classy. I feel like
Show him the things that you put on the sides.
So I've got these two little dangly guys here. They're like charms or something. One is "We're All Mad Here." What?
Yeah, okay. Yep, you're good.
It's got the Cheshire Cat's grin on it and the Lewis Carroll quote, which is very fitting to my life. And then this one just says platform 9 3/4, and it's a cool little Harry Potter charm.
So yeah.
So that is my Darcy dude coffee toffee.
So just in the future, now that they've released the new, that they renamed the Mr. Darcy line to Austin so that they have more names, and therefore Mr. Darcy is now what used to be the toffee color. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So would you ever consider getting another or the same size and the new ones for the new pen loop?
Just for the new pen loop? No.
No?
Not that important to me.
I would want one with like crazy striations and all kinds of stuff, and you never know.
Nothing's ever gonna beat this one for me.
No?
I'm an old-fashioned guy. Makes me feel like I'm going to a my next lecture at Harvard or something like that.
So yeah, any last parting words?
Drink beer.